So, Dalton, what do you think is leading to the defense struggling over the last couple of weeks?
I think it's just assignment, alignment, assignment, execution. The three topics of what football is. And I think guys were just not in the right spot. We just got to execute our assignment. At least that's what happened today. Just got outworked.
How hard was it to see the Hail Mary?
It wasn't too hard. We had to execute it. But, those are just, you just got to get the ball on the ground. That shouldn't have been caught. Because we practice that each week. Most teams don't, but, we practice that. And guess we got to practice it more. But, that's kudos to them. They had a good plan for it. But we got to execute. A couple of us were out of assignment, me and myself. So I gotta be better on that.
Would you kind of say that killed momentum? You would have had the ball going back into the third quarter, and you guys would have had a chance to make it a tighter game?
I think, it definitely put points on the board that we didn't want. But as far as momentum, I don't think so, because we were going in a half anyways, but it was just points that shouldn't have been on the board.
And then, Noah, why do you guys think you struggled to put points today?
I think just inconsistency goes back to the little details. I know it's getting repetitive for everybody listening every week, but it's also repetitive for us. So just continue to get down to little details, penalties, taking some unnecessary sacks, and not being productive on first downs, leading to some struggles.
You mentioned the sacks. What about UCF's defense got to you guys that didn't let you guys perform well?
They did a really good job, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. Great job by the defensive coordinator. Great job by the personnel. We knew the D-line was going to cause some issues, and they did a really good job. But I can make my offensive line's job a lot easier, getting the ball out and making plays with my feet.
Do you guys feel like the rain potentially affected you guys there for a little bit?
I don't think so. I think we know coming into this game they had number 3 rushing offense. If it starts raining, they're most likely going to run the ball. So, yeah, we just got to be more physical and, but I think, it was fine.
You mentioned number 3 rushing offense. RJ Harvey, one of the better rushing backs in the league, right over 180 yards on the day. What problems did you guys give you? What did he give you guys?
He was just good at, his tempo. He'd come up in the middle and then bounce it outside. So I think we just got to be better on the edge. And also myself staying higher and, wrapping over the top, for those runs. But he's a good back. I got to give him credit. He's probably the best back we've seen, if not, going to be the best. But, kudos to him.
And to add to that, over 600 yards of offense for UCF on the day, 300 on the ground, 200 on passing game. What issues were well balanced? Were you ready for Dylan Risk to have a passing game like that?
Yeah, we were prepared. I think they just got us in some one-on-one situations that they won more than we won. So when it comes down to those, we gotta win those more.
So Noah, the running game hasn't really been a thing recently. Why do you guys think you're struggling in that department?
I think I got to give us some more opportunities to be able to run the ball. We kind of made an emphasis to throw the perimeter screens and let our receivers work in space. I think I could have given our running backs some more opportunities inside. But, for the most part, nothing about scheme. There's nothing. They just outplayed us today.
And then what did you think about T-Mac's touchdown catch and the concentration that he showed on that?
Yeah, that's just T-Mac for you. He makes some spectacular plays, regardless of what the game looks like, what the score looks like. He's still the best player on the field. So just giving him opportunities, giving him chances, and that's all there is to it.
And then what have you seen from Chris Hunter? What do you think has allowed him to really step up?
His work ethic. And it might sound cliche, but you could ask anybody in the locker room what he's been doing since spring ball, carrying into fall camp. And we knew once he got his opportunity, he was going to make the most of it. Felt like he was due for a breakout game, and he still has a lot more in the tank. But you can see the confidence starting to grow, his ability to win one-on-ones in terms of route running and also when the ball's in the air special.
So both of you guys decided to come back this year. Obviously, this isn't what you signed up for. So when you guys are going through a 5-game losing streak like this, what's going through your head right
Yeah, I mean, just that's all there is really to it. Is on to the next. We always say that we stay for each other, and it's when you're struggling and when you are on a 5-game losing streak, it's easy to point fingers. It's easy to doubt. In a similar fashion, it's easy to question God. But I mean, just continue to love each other, continue to play for each other. The whole world's against us now, so it's really just playing for the people in the locker room and trusting in God's timing, because I mean, His timing is never wrong, and it's easy to be a believer when you're at the top, but when you're at the bottom, it's difficult to continue to trust His plan. But we do, and we trust in each other.
What about you, Dalton?
I would just say, I mean, he said it perfectly, but you know, I was here for that 22 season when we went 5-7. You know, right before, you know, you can just feel like the locker room kind of check out, you know, and just like get home early for Christmas. But our part as leaders is making sure that this team stays together no matter what. You know, we could lose the next 3, win the next 3, you know, but we're a family, and it's the whole reason we came back. You know, obviously this isn't going the way we pictured it, but, you know, we're still brothers at the end of the day. You know, it's family. So just making sure that we all just stay as a unit.
With that, you guys have to win the next 3 to get to a bowl game. So how do you guys feel right now about the next 3 games and the rest of the season?
I feel confident. I mean, that's been our mindset. Win every game we go into, but I guess naturally it just goes up a notch, understanding that from here on out it's win or go home. So, I mean, just continue to enjoy playing with each other. Gotta get back to work, and then it's a 1-week Super Bowl from here on out.
And I don't know when we're going to talk to you next, Noah, but T-Mac is getting closer to the record. What do you think that would mean for him and you guys, for him being the all-time leading receiver?
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it more than anybody that I could think of. And I mean, being able to beat his receiver coaches makes it even more special. So right now, I mean, the focus is to win games. That's the focus. That's T's focus. That's the type of leader, the type of person he is. But naturally, for us to have success, number 4 has got to be able to do what he does. So I think, God willing, naturally he'll break the record. And in doing so, we're gonna take it 1 week at a time and try to win one at a time.
Time for one more.
So Dalton, how would you assess the tackling for the defense right now?
I think it's been, you know, well before today. You know, obviously we have a few games previously where we have too many missed tackles, but today kind of, you know, expedited that, and we just got to be better. We'll probably do some more tackling drills these next 3 weeks. But I think everyone's been doing well, you know, but we'll get back to work on it.
Can I have one? Yeah, go ahead. You've been playing more of like a linebacker role.
Mm-hmm.
What's that been like for you?
I mean, I like it. I think it's fun. It kind of, you know, slows the game down a little bit. And, you know, I always tell myself, you know, sometimes I'm a linebacker, sometimes, you know, I'm a safety. But just that dime position allows me to really do both. So I like being versatile. And if it means I have to play linebacker, you know, to help this defense, and, you know, that's what I'll do. Yeah.
All right, that's our time.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.